welcome to another one of my trip reports. Today I'll be flying on Jetstar to Sydney, so let's check in. Jetstar flies out of Terminal 4 at Melbourne Airport, and other airlines such as Bonza, Rex and Link. Jetstar's check-in is simple. You put your name in, select what flight you're on, then it will print out your boarding pass.
We're getting a boarding pass.
Then you head up to security before reaching airside, where there is tons of shops and food outlets. Because we were catching an early flight, basically everything was closed, except for Macca's and a couple others. Now let's head down the long walkway to the Jetstar gates, which takes a little while, so give yourself some time. They put in these escalators to make the walk a little bit faster. On my way, we get to meet the aircraft taking me to Sydney today. It's VH-XNN, originally delivered to Jetstar Value Air. Just here is one of Jetstar's new A321neos. Unfortunately, I'm not flying it. Today, we're boarding from gate 41.
From stairs. Are you trying to see somebody?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here is my seat for today. JQ7A in the front of the cabin.
Please only place larger bags in the overhead lockers, and your smaller
Now,
items
let's check
under
out
the
the seat
seats in
features.
front of you.
There is a
If
literature
you're
pocket
sitting in
with the
an
safety
exit
card,
row or at the
menu,
bulkhead,
which we will look at
you'll need
later,
to put all your
and 2
belongings
air
in
sickness
the overhead
bags.
lockers.
There is also
Your
a
seatbelt can now
non-foldable
be
tray table
fastened,
and
ready
a
for
seat
departure.
pocket.
Smoking, vaping, and the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted on board.
Captain Sean Miller and your first officer Sheldon Caldwell. Flight time to Sydney is 57 minutes. A friendly reminder that smoking or the use of e-cigarettes is not permitted on board. Please ensure your current devices are now in flight mode. Your handheld devices may be used during takeoff, or other larger devices such as laptops must be switched off and stored away. If you are travelling with young children, please take care of only armrests in a down position. If you need any assistance during the flight, please don't hesitate to ask. Once again, this is Jetstar flight JQ500 through to Sydney. 500 through to Sydney. With the cabin crew, please the cabin for departure. Features of this aircraft A320.
Hello again. We want you to have a safe and enjoyable flight. So please listen closely while we take you through the safety requirements for our Airbus A320. Your crew are highly trained to help keep you safe, so make sure you listen to and follow their instructions. As we get underway, please make sure your personal electronic devices are in a flight safe mode or otherwise completely switched off. Your carry-on baggage and larger electronic devices should now be placed either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead locker. Check that your seat back is upright, your tray table is stowed away, your armrest is lowered, and your window shade is open. The seatbelt sign above you will be illuminated whenever you must have your seatbelt fastened. To fasten your seatbelt, clip the buckle and clasp, and pull on the loose strap to tighten. Undo the seatbelt by lifting the buckle flap. The seatbelt is most effective when worn low, tight, and throughout the entire flight. Make sure you're familiar with the brace position best suited to your seat. The onboard safety instruction card in your seat pocket shows pictures of your brace position, along with other important safety information. The A320 has 8 emergency exits, which we'll now show you. 2 at the front, 4 over the wing, and 2 at the back of the cabin. Lights will illuminate, showing you the path to follow to these exits. If we need to leave the aircraft quickly, taking your personal items with you will slow you down, so please leave everything behind. If a mask like this appears from above you, pull it down firmly to start a supply of oxygen. Quickly put it over your mouth and nose, and breathe normally. Keep the mask in place by fitting and tightening the strap, and then help others around you. There is a life jacket located in a pouch under your seat. If it is required, remove the life jacket from the pouch, place it over your head, pass the strap around your back, clip it at the front, and then pull on the loose strap to tighten. Only inflate your life jacket as you leave the aircraft by pulling down on the red tags. You can top up your life jacket by blowing into these mouthpieces. The life jacket also has a whistle and a light to attract attention. There are emergency escape and flotation devices accessible from each exit, and a life raft at the rear of the aircraft. By law, you must not tamper with or remove any aircraft equipment unless authorised. You must comply with any instructions from our crew and any signs that you see on board. Smoking is not permitted anytime, anywhere on board the aircraft, including in the bathrooms. It's our pleasure to have you on board with us today, and we hope you have an enjoyable flight. Thanks for listening.
Here's the menu. It contains snacks, drinks, some alcohol, merchandise, combos and meals. For me, it's a little overpriced for what it is, but the prices are to be expected for an airline like Jetstar.
Items you won't be taking with you and hand them to one of the team members as they move through the cabin. Thank you. As it contains important safety information. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board. And the seatbelt of infants and children travelling with you is now fastened. The cabin crew team will now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Before we land, let's conclude the flight. Check-in was really simple, boarding was done quickly and efficiently, and the crew was really nice. The price for this flight was around $70, which is just about the average for Jetstar, and I used the starter fare. Compared to most of the other airlines that fly to Sydney, like Qantas, where it's $166, Virgin was an average $100 to $140, and Rex was around $100 to $180. Therefore, Jetstar is the cheapest option, and it's an affordable way to get where you're going. Personally, Jetstar is only good for domestic flights in Australia or Japan, unless you're looking for an affordable way to travel to international destinations. Otherwise, Jetstar is a great airline to fly with, and I really hope to fly them in the future.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sydney, where local time is 10 minutes past 7. Please keep your seatbelts fastened and remain seated till the captain switches off the seatbelt sign. Smoking, vaping and e-cigarettes are strictly prohibited on the tarmac and inside a terminal building. Before you head off, double check you have everything with you. Be careful when opening overhead lockers, as items may have moved during the flights. If your mobile phone is within reach, you can switch off flight mode. Just remember that you're unable to use it on the tarmac. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the captain and entire crew, I'd like to thank Tucson Flying Jetstar. It's been a pleasure having you on board with us. We look forward to seeing you next time you choose to fly. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened till the captain switches off the seatbelt sign. Thank you and good morning.
Cabin crew just outdoors.
Just a friendly reminder, ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelts fastened till the captain switches off the seatbelt
Unfortunately,
sign.
I was unable to get a disembowelment video. So here's a video of my aircraft pulling into the gate.